The nerves are coming back a little. I got my bed remade, turned the t-shirt back in, got everything packed pretty much. So I'm set to head out on the train. I'm gonna delay by like half an hour or so, a little bit here, just because I'm not gonna be able to check in and the weather doesn't seem the best. And I don't know if I'll be able to like leave my bags there, and I don't wanna have to carry them around. So I'd rather chill out for a bit than have to walk around and lug everything. But yeah, definitely feeling some of that excitement, or like there's actual consequence of what's happening next. And I think because I haven't been emailing back and forth constantly with the Swan Edge people, it feels like, well, hopefully they're ready for me when I come on in. But yeah, ready to just go chill, have a good relaxing night at the hotel, and then carry out my stuff over. And hopefully the JCA people didn't give me a call, but hopefully they get in touch with me, or I just go to the train station tomorrow and they pick me up on time. But all right, time to hop on the train.
Cheshunt. This is
were destroyed and damaged by the security services.
if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police.
Just got screwed like 7 days to Sunday. I got a call on the train ride over and they were like, yeah, you actually need to have lived in the UK for 3 years to be eligible for this position, so you can't do the apprenticeship. We'd love to interview you in February. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I wasn't like hinging on this, or even hinging on the fact that I had to spend a night to be there, when I already booked a hotel and I'm literally on the train to go over. But hey, I'm in Birmingham now, so I figured since I'm not really in any sort of big rush, I mean, I'm still gonna go to the hotel since I'm 75% of the way there, and now I am going to go haul my big bags around, and I'll walk around and get a little bit of some out of the city. Then gonna ride the train over to Shrewsbury and spend the night in the hotel, and then I'm gonna ask the hostel staff if I could arrive 2 days early. Maybe that'll be okay, or maybe they need the help. If not, I'll probably just get a room there still and go as a visitor for 2 nights. But yeah, let's enjoy Birmingham while we're here. There's a church over there that I'm gonna go walk over to. So that's where we're at. You guys, kind of like I was saying, spoke too soon. It seemed like it was gonna be too easy, and naturally something pops up. So I'm gonna keep it pushing, and the saga continues. At least I don't have to work with kids now, so. All right, it's come to my attention after walking around for like 5 minutes that this place sucks and it's ugly. So I'm just gonna go back to the train station, and hopefully Shrewsbury is a nice little one-day holiday. Alright, we're in the hotel room. We have been for a little bit. I just kind of got in, put all my bags down, and lay down for a bit. Honestly, not that exhausted, but just like, I want to take a pause and let things slow down a little bit. So I'm gonna go on a little walk here and see Shrewsbury, because I'm not gonna have any other time. I don't know how I was able to swing the interview actually happening tomorrow still. I guess they figured like I hadn't left, so they didn't like ask about a follow-up. And I kind of thought about it during the phone call, but I was like, oh, let me just send an email. So still able to do the interview, still able to spend the night. I'm gonna get food. So that saves a lot of the potential big headache there of just the logistics of that. And if they are like, and I'm gonna ask about this, but if they can just like sign me on for February, that at least gives me like a time point to say like, okay, cool. Just last until then. I can like travel around, do whatever, see things that I might not be able to see, and then that's like go time. So I'm hoping still I can get like a confirmation of some sort. I don't know how things are gonna pan out, of course. Unexpected things happen all the time, but hey, here we are. We got a place to stay tonight, we got a place to stay tomorrow night, and we're doing my weird transport idea. And I'm glad the short term is working out at least, and I'm not just gonna immediately go over and hey, lesson is it's worth asking, even if you're not sure, maybe you can kind of keep things going the way they were. Let me give you a little hotel looky here. It's kind of a small little room, and then I feel like the restroom is bigger than or about the same size as the actual room. Nice to have a full bathtub. Definitely going to be taking a bath later. Like this moody light going on. I'm sure there's a lot of noise on the camera, but that's all right. So I'm gonna go on a little walk here, get some editing done, drop by, get some food at the grocery, because I probably should eat something for dinner, and I'll just survive off my cereal and my one apple. Might need to have that for lunch tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure breakfast is included here. They asked me what time I wanted to eat, so that's cool. And yeah, I think things are gonna pan out the way I was expecting them to, but definitely bad news to receive. But I mean, at worst, it would mean, well, I mean, like, I still have the potential not to get the job, but if I still get it, it just means I'm delayed by a month-ish, and then I might get kind of a pay raise too, because the apprenticeship has like a capped amount that they can pay, but for like a regular employee, I'm sure getting the minimum wage, or you're not getting those higher level certifications. So maybe it'll end up being a good thing, and I make more money in the long term. When I was buying the train tickets today, I was like, ooh, I kind of forgot that things costed money, or like I was living in a fantasy that the transit would cap out at a certain limit, because that's what the, I guess, more underground that happens, that you can only pay up to like £8.60, but naturally if you're going further away it's going to be more expensive, but still cheaper than using Amtrak, and still better service, and it was on time, and just got in and got out. So I think I paid probably £35 total, which kind of getting over for 4 hours of transit ain't bad. And I was able to just do it myself and carry the bags on, so really not too terrible. And I'll be able to kind of chop 15 pounds of that off through I think having my receipts for the hostel, paying it, and then hopefully another chop off 15 on the way down. So that's the plan. I'm gonna walk around, see some sights, get some food, do a little editing, take a bath, and call it a night.